friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a tea basket video to share with you guys, and I actually have some exciting news, so stay tuned till the end and I will go over that with you guys. But I did decent with this basket. Unfortunately, when I did this basket though, we had a couple of days that were really nice. Like we had a couple of days that were literally like kissing the 70s, you know, like we were in like the upper 60s. And so I had this hope of like, wow, I'm going to start drinking iced tea. I'm going to start drinking iced matcha. And what happened is then we plummeted back down into the 40s at times, 30s at times, and back into the 20s. So I didn't end up doing any iced tea. Well, I take that back. I did like one type of tea iced. Other than that, I didn't do any iced tea. So you will see in the basket, like the teas that I had pulled for iced tea, never even touched them. So, but first, let me show you what I actually finished from the basket. So the one tea that I did end up drinking iced was this Celestial Seasonings Raspberry Zinger. There were 3 tea bags in here. So what I ended up doing is for 2 of them, I did like a whole quart size mason jar of iced tea with 2 of the tea bags, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. Honestly, like that kind of replaced my water for the day for that day, because I do struggle to just drink like straight water. So that helped me so much that day. And then the next time I actually took it to work with me, and it was just a smaller container, but I did definitely enjoy it. I didn't even sweeten it or anything. I just drank it like as is. Thoroughly enjoyed it. That is one I probably would consider getting an entire box of. And then I had 2 of these in the basket. I only ended up finishing 1. And this is another one that I ended up taking to work with me one of the days. It's the Choice Organics Herbal Tea and the Mandarin Ginger. This was nice. It's a little heavy on the ginger for me because I'm not the biggest like strong ginger taste person. Like I like it when it's mixed with other spices, like if you have like a Christmas tea and it has ginger but it also has like cinnamon or cloves or something like that. But ginger on its own, it's just, it can be a little overpowering. And this one, the ginger was pretty strong in it, so wouldn't consider getting that one again, although I do have one more in the basket that I do still need to finish. I also finished up these 2. These are the Yogi Sweet Lemon Everyday Immune. This I actually really enjoyed. This was another one that I ended up taking to work with me, and it was just nice to have it, like, because the days were really cold, like when I've gone to work. It was just nice to have something like warm but still bright and like flavorful, just to sip on throughout the day. So definitely did enjoy those. I only finished 2 of these. I think I still have 2 more. Or maybe it's just 1 more. Oh no, it's 2 more. The Taylors of Harrogate Decaffeinated Breakfast Tea. So here's the thing. Like, it's decaf, which is great, but it's still a black tea. So I ended up having this before bed thinking it's decaf, so it's not going to keep me up. Well, it's still a black tea, so it ended up still making me have to pee. So I ended up having to get up during the night a couple of times and didn't enjoy that. So it was good, but I don't know. I don't feel, unless it's an herbal tea, I don't feel the need to have a bunch of like decaf teas in my stash. So I wouldn't repurchase that again. August Uncommon, the Big Easy Pineapple Caramel Green Tea. You guys, this was so good. It seriously tasted like a pineapple upside down cake. I enjoyed it hot. I didn't ice it at all, which originally I thought I would do this iced because, you know, pineapple sounds like it would be good iced, but I did it hot every single time, and it was like a warm pineapple upside down cake. It was so, so good. So definitely enjoyed that. Next, let me show you what I didn't even touch, or like what I didn't finish. So obviously, like I said before, I have 1 more of the Choice Organics, the Herbal Tea and Mandarin Ginger. This, I can't remember. I would have to go back and like actually watch the video. I know I had one of these. Maybe it was in the last basket, and then I just like rotated this forward because I don't have an empty for this, but I know I drank one. This is the Yogi Sweet Tangerine Positive Energy. So I only have 1 of those. I don't know where the other one went. Maybe it was in the last video, but so that is still there. Didn't even touch the matcha, you guys. Like I said, it ended up getting cold again, so iced matcha just didn't sound appealing, and honestly, neither did hot. So, because I think, in all fairness, I'm not much of a hot matcha drinker. I'm definitely more of an iced matcha. So, until it gets warm, these probably are just not going to get used. This was another one that I was going to drink iced, and it just didn't happen. It's the Davidson's Organic Tropical Green, so still have those two. Here's another one. This is the Ahmad tea. This is their mango and lychee iced tea cold brew. Didn't happen. Same thing with these. These are the Tiesta tea. One of them is the Fruity Pebbles. One of them is the Fruity Paradise. It's the same exact tea. They just changed the name. Didn't even touch it. And then the other two that I didn't touch were the Ticino Dandelion Red Chai. There was really no reason that I didn't touch these other than I was just trying to work through some of the other like decaf herbals, like the Mandarin Ginger and the lemon and all of those. And then the last two, I still have two more of the Taylors of Harrogate decaffeinated breakfast tea. So those are the ones that didn't get touched, didn't get finished. Now let me show you the ones that I was working on, but obviously they're larger sizes, so I didn't finish them. This one I actually almost did, but here's the thing with this tea. I think towards the end, I was just trying to finish it, and I didn't quite finish it. It's the Pistachio Pu'er from the Tea Lab. So you guys, this is a really good tea. Don't get me wrong. It really is. And I did enjoy it, but I think I was getting so sick of it. Here is something I have noticed about myself as far as what like pistachio. And it's kind of funny because this seems to be like across the board. It used to be, as far as flavors, I would maybe have pistachio like 2 or 3 times a year. Do you know what I mean? I might like see pistachio ice cream at like some place and be like, ooh, and have it like once in a year. And then maybe at Easter, I would have like 1 slice of pistachio pie, and then maybe have like a pistachio cookie somewhere during the year. But that was kind of the extent of it. And I always have really enjoyed pistachio. But I think what I'm learning is I only like pistachio in moderation. If I'm drinking it every single day, I get sick of it so quickly. So, and I feel like the other thing with the pistachio is like it used to be one of those things where you didn't see pistachio stuff very often. So it was almost like, you know, novelty or something. Now it's like it's pistachio everything. So yeah, I think I'm just like, it's like pistachio overload, and I'm really like sick of it. So this is one of those teas, like I will finish it up. It's not like it's disgusting or anything. And like I said, originally, like I was enjoying it, but this is not one of those teas that I can drink every single day and continue to enjoy. So I won't be repurchasing this. It is funny though, like I was saying, it seems to be across the board, because if you watch my other channel, I talk about, body care and skincare and all of that, and fragrance. And it's the same thing with fragrance. I feel like since Sol de Janeiro came out with their like pistachio, like the popular pistachio fragrance, everybody now is coming out with all these like pistachio fragrances. And when that original came out and it was the only one, I loved it. But now I am so sick of pistachio as a fragrance, because I feel like that's like all that brands are putting out. Not all that they're putting out, but it's just, you see it everywhere, that it's no longer a novelty. Do you know what I mean? It's just like meh. So yeah, I don't know. The whole pistachio thing, it's definitely not like a love for me. It's just one of those things that it's enjoyable every once in a while across the board. So a very long explanation for that one tea. Okay, next up we have this Dominion tea, the First Flush Darjeeling. So this one was okay. I only had it a couple of times, and both times I actually had it with milk. I think what I need to do is just have this without the milk and see if I like it better. With that being said, even if I absolutely love it, this company is not around anymore, so I would have to find a First Flush Darjeeling from a different tea company, which a lot of tea companies actually do have that. But yeah, at this point, I'm not completely crazy about it. I'm not sold on it, so I don't think that this is something I would repurchase again, but we'll see once I try it without milk. This next one, so this was actually in my basket for like 2 rotations because I had yet to try it, and I finally did. And oh my goodness, I'm so glad that I did. This is the Presto George Teas caffeine-free spicy herbal chai. Oh my gosh, this is like the perfect chai tea minus like the black tea. So if you are just looking for that perfect blend of the spices that are in like your traditional herbal or your traditional chai teas, that's what this is. It is so good. I enjoyed the couple of cups that I had out of this so much. So this is one that I definitely will like look into and repurchase again, just because if it is, like if I do want chai and it is either, I don't want the caffeine or it's later in the day or something like this, this is so perfect for it. Because a lot of times you get like the herbal chais and it's just not the same. There's always like something about it that I'm like, it's just not hitting. This one hit good. So loved that. And then the very last one is this Republic of Tea, their Cup of Cake teas. This is the caramel vanilla, which is a black tea. Oh my gosh, this was so good. I only had a couple of cups because, like I said, I was almost to a point with like the pistachio puer that I was almost like just trying to finish it. So a lot of the other like the black teas I wasn't paying as much attention to, but this was so enjoyable. It's such a like cozy, comforting taste because it's like that caramel and the vanilla. I don't know. It was just so good. This would be, this is a good tea any time of year, let's be real. But this is one that I can't wait to enjoy it come like autumn and winter. Well, I say winter. We're still in winter here, but like I'm talking like when you actually like winter, like at Christmas time. I'm sick of winter, so like nothing seems cozy right now. But when you're actually in the mood for winter, like around Christmas and like New Year's, this would be such a great tea, like such a great tea. So this one I absolutely loved. Okay, so now at this point, normally I would show you guys what is in the next basket. But we're going to change things up a little bit. And if you watch my other channel, I don't know, I'm not sure if this video is going up before the video where I talk about this on that channel is. You'll hear it in both places. I'm not sure which comes first, but I want to expand this channel a little bit, and because right now this is the only videos that I'm putting up is the tea basket, but there are things that I really want to share with you guys. So little by little I'm starting to try and add more to actually both channels, but on this channel I'm going to start bringing some food content over. And so what we normally do with the tea basket, we're not taking away the tea basket either. So before anybody like freaks out, like that ain't happening. We're keeping the tea content because honestly, the tea content is one of my favorites to film. But instead of it being just strictly a tea basket, I want to start kind of trickling in some other drinks. So moving forward, this video is not going to be a tea basket video. It's going to be a cozy drinks basket. Now, what that means is obviously there will always be tea in the basket. But I may add coffee at times. I may add hot cocoa at times. I may even add like soda or juice or just drinks in general because I love trying new things. And drinks is one of them. So I really want to start being able to talk about more drinks with you guys and not just tea. With that being said, like I said, there will always be, the majority of the basket is always going to be tea because that's just where my heart is. And there will also, I still want to add so much more tea content to this channel. I want to do some hauls. I want to do inventory videos. I still haven't decided if I want to do like single tea reviews, but I just, tea will always be a part of this channel, but I just want to expand it a little bit. So I'm not going to show you a tea basket video or tea basket for today because I want to put together the first basket, which like I said, it's going to be called the Cozy Drinks Basket. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm just going to do it a little bit differently. I don't think I'm going to show the teas that I'm just trying to use up. I think I'm going to try, I mean, I may, but I guess I don't necessarily want to have teas in the basket that are just like 1 or 2 tea bags. I want there to be a larger amount of the teas that I'm talking about because I want to be able to use them more and give you really, really good reviews instead of just like being like, okay, I finished these 2 tea bags. Now they're out of my stash and I don't really care. I really, really want to be able to talk to you passionately about how I feel about just like, when I have the larger sizes, I feel like when I have the larger sizes and I'm able to have more than just like a cup or 2, I'm able to give you a better review. Whereas if I only have 1 or 2 tea bags, I mean, it just isn't, it in my brain, it's just like I'm just trying to get it out of my stash. So I don't feel like I'm doing my best reviews in that way. So I feel like this is going to be really, really good. Plus it also expands. So, maybe if you are somebody who doesn't drink tea, because unfortunately, I don't know why anyone wouldn't drink tea, but there are a lot of people, from my other channel who didn't want to come over here because they're not tea drinkers, but they are coffee drinkers. So, I just want to be able to include things that everybody can enjoy. So I'm really, really excited about it. I hope you guys are too. That being said, leave a comment down below if there's any suggestions that you have. Obviously, I've always asked for your tea suggestions, but if you have anything else you would like to see, if there's a certain coffee that you want me to try, if there's, a soda or a juice or whatever. I don't want to do alcohol. Obviously, I'm not a drinker, but other than that, like if there's anything that you guys want me to try within reason, I would love your suggestions. So that video will be coming out very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for a little bit, and I will see you very soon.